A local organization is making efforts to rescue domestic rabbits in central and southwest Virginia. RVA's Street Bunnies Society uses volunteers to give these animals a new home after being abandoned. Joining me now to tell us a little bit more about what's happening with all of this is Kelly Hamron, one of the volunteers. Kelly, thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome. Very glad to be here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of information that can help a lot of us folks at home who maybe have thought about having these pets or have had one, or maybe just you don't want a pet like this, but you need some information if you ever see one. So first, let's start with when and why did RVA Street Bunnies Society really get started?
Well, RVA Street Bunny Society was founded in August of last year, but the story really started in 2023 when two people in Richmond, Riley Park and Cheshire McKinnon, found out about an abandoned bunny at a trailer community where someone was attempting to rescue cats, but they weren't sure what to do about the rabbit. When they showed up to help, they realized there were 15 abandoned bunnies at that single community, and it ended up taking them 5 months to rescue them all.
Wow.
During the process of trying to recruit more volunteers, they ended up meeting CJ Baker, and the three of them decided to found an organization to go to neighborhoods and help trap and catch domestic bunnies and get them into a safe situation. The word had spread that there were people willing to do this because no one else in this area was doing that.
Sure.
And as a result of the organization being founded, word spread even further, and now they have rescue teams and volunteers as far east as Virginia Beach and as far southwest as the Roanoke Valley, Lynchburg. We have different teams in these locations that will go out and attempt to rescue domestic bunnies because unfortunately, bunnies get abandoned a lot.
Sure.
You know, they're cute. People see them in pet stores. They see them at Easter and they think, oh, I want to get my kids a bunny.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, not everyone does the research and realizes that these pets do have very particular needs.
Yeah.
And maybe they think, oh, well, wild rabbits survive, so I'll just, turn it loose.
Yeah.
But that unfortunately leads to these cases of abandonment.
And that's why you're here to kind of give us some education on this. So why is it such a problem when people turn to domestic rabbits? They turn them loose in the wild?
Well, first of all, of course, it's illegal to abandon any domestic animal, but in the case of a prey animal like a bunny, it really is a death sentence for the bunny because they are not bred to survive in this climate, especially the heat that we get in Virginia. It's particularly bad for domestic bunnies. They often are different colors than the wild rabbits, colors that don't blend in quite as well either. And as a result of that, they will stand out to predators. They'll starve because they can't find enough food. They'll get hit by cars. It's
not good for the rabbits at all.
It's very bad. It's a death sentence.
So if we see, two questions for you. If we see one in our yard or anything like that, how do we handle that? And then also, how can we tell if one is wild or domestic?
Well, there is only one breed of wild rabbit in Virginia, and that's the Eastern Cottontail. They're always brownish gray.
Okay.
So if you see a rabbit of any other color, it absolutely is a domestic bunny.
Okay.
If you see one that is brownish gray, sometimes that's a little tricky because there are domestic bunnies who are brownish gray. I have one actually, but often they're larger than wild bunnies, and they tend to have longer ears, rounder faces. If you see one, you can always text our phone number.
Oh, great.
And hopefully that should be up on your screen.
Yep, here you go.
And if you text a photo, we will be happy to tell you, is this wild or domestic? If it's a domestic rabbit, we will send a team out.
Oh, that's perfect. And also just the fact that you can text it is super easy for folks to get a response.
Yeah,
okay, I know you wanted to get to this and we're out of time, so let's get to it. What can people do to really support your mission and to save these domestic rabbits?
The most important thing we need right now would be foster and adoption applications because we are completely dependent on our fosters to take in more bunnies. And right now we're at capacity. We will always come to your neighborhood to rescue a bunny, but we prefer not to have to send them to shelters unless we have no other choice.
Sure.
So we need more fosters. We're applying for nonprofit recognition, so donations are welcome, and obviously please share and get the word out. about the work we're doing.
Well, we appreciate this, Kelly, and you taking the time to come on, because oftentimes we talk about dogs and cats, but we don't hear about rabbits, and they are very prevalent. So again, here is that number to adopt or foster. You can contact this email or text or call this phone number. Also, if you spot one and need some help, they can help you out as well. We'll be sure to post the information on our website, WDBJ7.com. Always a good opportunity to volunteer or donate. Kelly, thank you.